Okay, everybody, I got some big board charts I want to highlight. I got a few of them. They look pretty good. So let's just jump right into them. The first one is HIVE. I've highlighted this one before. I really like the company a lot. They closed at $3.46 a share. They had a strong push off the 20-day moving average to close above the 200-day moving average. It was a 28% move. You could see a dip to test that 200-day moving average at the 313 range, 320. But if it drops below the 200, then it starts to, the chart falls apart a little bit. But quite honestly, I like this to continue higher. It might not even dip, be honest with you. But if it does, that's where I'd be looking to put some bids in if I see it starting off a little sluggish. If the 200-day holds, it could push to test up the 375 range where there's a little bit of resistance. But I do like this one a lot. Next one is WTI. I've highlighted this one as well. It just keeps on going up, and nice and steady. Those are the best kind. Closed at $4.91 a share. Tested 5, like I said it would yesterday, or at least I hoped it would. I think it tested just above 5. Had a slight pullback. If you continue to test it and start closing above it, then it's going to start adding, as support range, and it could continue higher. But this one keeps hitting new 52-week highs, and there's a lot of volume coming in, a lot of interest, and it just seems like a smart play right now. The next one is AIAI, $4.15 a share, trading tight formation, which means it's basically trading between some of the moving averages. Usually when they break either up or down, it's a strong move. It keeps testing the 200-day moving average is at 430. So once it breaks above the moving averages, it could run up and test that. Just keep this one on your radar. It's an intriguing one in my opinion. But like I said, when they trade tight formation and it breaks in one way or the other, it's usually a strong move because if it breaks downward, people bail. If it breaks upward, a lot of buyers jump in. So the next one, CCC, $4.52 a share. It's a bottom bounce play. I love bottom charts because the opportunity for nice profits is always there. The 20-day moving average is at 489. That'd be the first test. If it can get above that, the 50-day moving average is at $5.46 a share, and I'm not saying it's going to run right up to there, but the potential is there. Once it gets above one moving average, it usually gravitates towards the next if there's enough buying pressure, and it could possibly test near term 625. The potential is there, but like I said, it needs continuation of buying pressure. So. But the first key is getting above that 20-day moving average at 489. That's the first key. So if it does, I like that one a lot. LODE, 377. Strong push off the moving average, and it's retesting the $4 range. If it breaks above it, it could really catch fire. There's a lot of room to run on that one. So just take a look at that one. But the 4 break is what I'm really focused on, because I think if it does that's an excellent time to jump in and buy some shares. The last one I have is one I've highlighted a few times. It's another bottom bounce play. The shorts had driven this one down, from about the $5 range all the way down to 2. Had a strong day yesterday. Volume is starting to kick in. So the symbol is VNRX. Closed $2.28 a share. Was trading in upper 230 range. Like I said, it's a very strong push off the bottom. So, the 20-day moving average is sitting at $2.53 a share. That's an excellent, be a great gains, from these levels right off the bat. So that's my first test. If the buying continues today, that would be what I'd be looking at, and if it could break above that, the 50-day moving average is at 323, and that could go quickly. This one trades pretty easy. There's not a lot of resistance. I think the shorts have backed off. I checked the short report. It looks down, so they kind of took the gas, pedal off the metal, as they say, and they've eased up. So that's why I think you're starting to see a nice rise from here. So Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence. If you like the video, hit it a like, give me a comment. Check some of the other videos out. I've had some good runs. I've had some that were, the charts fall apart, but that's just part of life, I guess. But I do the best to highlight what I think is has a lot of potential for some decent gains, and I guess that's about it. I'll see you soon. I'll check in later.